for Israel, a new reality. Israel perhaps in an even stronger position than it was following the Six-Day War in 1967. Break that down a bit more for us, Amir, and why you feel that way, so optimistic.
Yes, thank you, Eric. First of all, it's good to be with you again in a much better circumstances than the last time we talked. Yes, Eric, look, ever since Israel was born in 1948, one of the fierce enemies in the one country and one military that we, as young soldiers were trained to fight against was the Syrian military. The Syrian military not only was equipped with ballistic missiles, but also with chemical and biological weapons. In my entire, basic training for biological and chemical warfare was because of the fact that the Syrian military has these type of things, not to mention many other technologies that they were holding. And here we are, and it's December of 2024, and Israel is not anymore facing a military capability in Syria. Not only that, the entire Iranian axis all the way from Iran towards Lebanon to strangle Israel is gone. And so yes, this is a new day, a new dawn. This is something we are not even used to. For my prime minister to take off on a helicopter from Jerusalem yesterday and land on top of Mount Hermon, where a Syrian outpost used to be, it's mind-boggling. It's unbelievable to tell you that Israeli troops are right now cleaning southern Lebanon. They're cleaning the Syrian side of the Golan Heights. These are things that are new to us. It's to think where we started a year and 4 months ago, and to see where we are right now. It is nothing short but a great miracle of the God of Israel, who once again proved to all of our enemies that he's in the business of standing, guarding, protecting, and fighting for Israel.
Yeah, amen. It's hard not to see God's hand in this, Amir, going ahead of the IDF with these stunning achievements, as you said, Lebanon, Syria, Gaza, and in Iran itself, taking out Iran's air defense systems. It seems, Amir, right now that Israel pretty much has a clear path to those Iranian nuclear sites. Do you think a day of reckoning is coming, finally, for Iran's nuclear weapons program?
I believe so. And the reason why I believe so is that if we wouldn't be doing that, then everything we've done is for nothing. Iran is the head of this octopus. You can cut the arms, but if the head is still there, they will recover. They will recover Hezbollah. They will recover their militias in Syria. They will help Hamas to recover. If you want to drain the swamp, you have to cut the head off. And now we know we're not going to maybe topple the regime there, but at least to take from them their nuclear capability so they will not threaten the entire world, including Israel, with. That's something that I think is the life mission of Prime Minister Netanyahu. Now, it's either we're going to do it in the next few weeks, or we'll wait until January 20th. But we have to do it. And I think everybody understands that the job will not be completed until that particular mission is going to be achieved. And as you said, Eric, everything we've done so far in Iran was a preparing the route, the way for us to do the right thing and to do the important thing, which is hitting their nuclear facilities. The only problem that is standing on our way right now, believe it or not, Eric, is the U.S. administration, the current one right now. And we also have to take into consideration that there's quite a lot of American troops in Iraq that will become automatically the target of the militias, the mad dogs of Iran. So if we want to do something in that scale of destroying the nuclear facilities, you really want to do it in cooperation with the Americans and not against their will. Now, if Biden will finally decide to leave a legacy of free, a world free of Iranian threat, he still has time to do so. But if not, then unfortunately we'll have to wait for January 20th. But one thing is for sure, it's very clear to President Trump, it's clear to Prime Minister Netanyahu, that the root cause of all of the problems in the Middle East is Iran. And Iran will do whatever it can right now, after it already lost many of its biggest assets and lost billions of dollars of investment in Syria and Lebanon and Hamas in Gaza. Iran will turn into the only thing that they are able to, and that is, of course, accelerating their program to achieve already a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, Amir, great point. I think it goes one of two ways. Either Israel takes action or Iran, as you said, accelerates and tries to break out in order to hang on to their regime and preserve their regime. Kind of the North Korea model, I guess you would say. Hey, more with our good friend Amir Sarfati after the break, folks. Founder and president of Behold Israel, author of the great new book, The Sick Man's Rage. Amir mentioned Donald Trump. What will the Trump effect be in Israel and around the world? And what's the prophetic implications of all of this? More with Amir Sarfati after the break. Don't move.